Hi everybody, this is Carl Hansel, aka Well2For You, coming to you from Jacksonville, Florida. It's a beautiful July sunny warm morning here in Florida, and this morning I kind of wanted to talk to you about momentum, understanding momentum, the three things that cause momentum and the three stages of momentum, and how, when you understand momentum, it can affect the size of the paycheck that you get in your marketing. So the best way I know to get started here is to just kind of give you an overview of what I'm talking about here, because I've got a lot to say really, and I'm going to try to do this in less than 10 minutes, and that's difficult, but let's just get on with it and see if we can get that accomplished. First of all, there are three and if you want to take out a pencil and a paper and jot some notes down, that would be great, because it'll help, again, it'll help the size of your paycheck when you understand momentum. There are three things that cause momentum in your business. One is using your product. Second is using the tools that are provided for you to promote that product. And the third thing is talking to people. And as far as talking to people goes, the growth of your business is directly in proportion to the number of people that you talk to. Now that's very important here with what we're doing today with MLM Goldmine. And so those are the three tools. Use your product, use the tools, and talk to people. Now there's three stages to momentum. First, there's establishing momentum. Then there is advancing momentum. And the third stage is sustaining momentum. So let's get on with it. I'm going to try to relate this to you in two different areas. First of all, in my primary business, and secondly, how it relates to MLM Goldmine. Now, in my primary business is the health and nutrition field. Why? That's where my passion lies, and I know that. To give you, for instance, last year I was told that I needed a quadruple bypass. Now, I've been around health and nutrition for a lot of years, so I knew there were alternative ways to reverse heart disease without drugs and surgery. And I hadn't looked into the current new state-of-the-art way to do it. I didn't have a reason to. But when I was told that I needed a quadruple bypass, I knew I needed to find the latest, best method to do that. And through networking, I put the message out, and a friend called me and said that he had these revolutionary products, and that I should give them a try, that they could help me with that. So, long story short, I took the products, and after 3 months I had 2 medical tests done that validated indeed the products reversed my heart disease. I no longer need a quadruple bypass. In fact, I don't need any bypass at all. And I continue to get better and clean up my cardiovascular system as time goes on here. So I used the product, and that validated that product to me. Now, so I got a passion for the product. Okay, that's how I developed the passion for the product. Now, as this relates to MLM Goldmine, in MLM Goldmine, our product is ourselves. To get ourselves, our story, out to the public. My story marketing, very key ingredient. So work on that when you join MLM Goldmine. That is probably the first step that you'll want to accomplish, is getting your story together and get it posted on myspace.com and some of the other social networking websites that you'll be working with. So that's important. The next item on the agenda here is using the tools. Now, as far as I'm concerned with my primary business, the major tool I have is the replicated website that the company provides for me. This website would have cost me thousands of dollars had I tried to put it together myself with all the information that's there and so forth. But I understand that if I send somebody there, they need some guidance, so I need to hold their hand and not just send them to the website. And the quicker you understand that, if you have a replicated website, the better off that you're going to be. Now, people will more readily follow you there if they like you and they trust you. So back to MLM Goldmine, when you put your story out and people call you because they like what your story says about you, they can relate to you, and maybe they've seen a video or two that you have put out, and they relate to you, they are more apt to let you help them through the website so you can guide them to what information they need in order to get started with you in your business. And so the same thing is true at MLM Goldmine. You can help people a lot more readily when you bring somebody into MLM Goldmine and they get started. Work with them. Don't just drop them and let them go. Let them know that you care about the success they have here, because the success they have with MLM Goldmine is going to give them success in their primary business too. And you know what? They'll become your lifelong friend. Now, the third tool that we use in momentum is talking to people. And as I said before, the number of people that you talk to determines the size of your business. In other words, if you talk to some people, you're going to have some momentum. If you talk to a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of momentum. If you talk to some people, you'll have some income. If you talk to a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of income. So, how do you establish the first stage of momentum in your business? You establish it by the three things we've already talked about: using the product, using the tools, and talking to people. That's how you establish it. Now, that gets you moving forward, which that's what momentum is moving forward in your business. So doing that gets you established in the business. Now, how can you advance your momentum, make your business grow to a certain point where you want it? And that's doing more of those things, more of those three things. Use the product, use the tools, and talk to people. Do that more often with consistency. And that's key. Now, you really have to think a lot about what I'm telling you here, because I don't have a whole lot of time to go in depth about it. But just think about it and apply it, and you'll see how it can affect your business. Now, you know, one thing great about the multi-level business, and also with MLM Goldmine, is the fact that when it comes to sustaining your business, I often tell people it's like pushing a car. You know, when you begin to push a car, you've got to get your shoulder against the trunk and the whole weight of your body and push with all your might, and you can get the car starting to move when you push it. And then once the car is starting to move, you can now push it with the fingertips of one hand because you've got that started. So how do you sustain momentum? You sustain momentum by doing the very same things you did to establish momentum and to advance momentum. You can just maybe do a little bit less of it, but still do it on a consistent basis. So I hope this kind of helps you. For more about how MLM Goldmine can help you establish momentum, advance momentum, and sustain momentum, visit my website, wealthtoolforyou.com. That's wealthtool, the number 4, the letter U.com. You can find out all about MLM Goldmine there, and there's even a link there so you can look at my space page and see for yourself how the message that I've just given you can kind of help you get started here and get you from where you are now in your business and where you want to be. Hope this has been helpful. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to visiting with you again in the near future. Bye-bye.